Destination unknown.
All right. What's happening, everybody? I'd like to welcome y'all to the Hood Real Show. This is your man, Hood Real, bringing it live, directing in your face every time. You know how we do. We do it live every time, baby. Anyway, today's subject, or should I say today's podcast, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be about space. It's going to be about other life, the possibility. Is there other life? Are we just the only one small significant dot of life in this universe? I think not, people. On this one, we're going to talk about some factual things. We're going to talk about a couple skeptical things. We're going to talk about a couple reality things, people. And the reality is, with everything that's going on right now in the world, people, instead of being focused on this person is black, this person is white, this person is Chinese, this person is better than this person is less than this other person, I gotta take something from this person in order to get to where that person is. Listen, you know what? That's the distraction. That's a distraction. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, that's a distraction. Because while you're focusing all of your energy, people, on that hatred, on that envy, on that war mentality, that meanness, that anger, you're being distracted by what's really going on around you. I remember I had a good friend that used to tell me all the time, the things that you don't have to be, don't be scared of the things that you can see. You have to be aware and scared of the things that you cannot see. That's right, people, because you're distracted, you're not using your mind. So also on this podcast, I'd like to welcome all the enlightened ones. And if you're not enlightened, by the end of this cast, you will be enlightened. So there's been a lot of strange phenomenon that's been going on for years, for centuries. Around the Midwest, around June 18th, guys, 2019, there was like a lot of calls going into local law enforcement, going into news and radio stations about people seeing things over the skies. So allegedly, a lot of people witnessed, once again, people, something other than what we're usually used to seeing, which is in terms or defined as a UFO. Now, is this factual? There is a possibility that it is factual. It could also be a possibility of test planes. But allegedly, the news finally came out and responded about this. And apparently it was DARPA. They launched some weather balloons or satellites or something like that. They're called Alta balloons. They were launched from Cumberland, Maryland. And I guess that's what everybody was seeing. Now, all of a sudden this comes out. How come they didn't let everybody know that, hey, this is what we're going to be doing, so if you see this, this is what it really is? How come they didn't let people know that? Now, when things occur and happen, of course, there's a quick response, people. Now, of course, it's up to you. It's up to you. Your beliefs is your beliefs. I'm not trying to force you to believe anything that you don't. But the reality of the situation is that for people to think that we're the only one small dot in this universe, you have to be out of your mind. I mean, really, you really have to be out of your mind. Our civilization isn't that old. We're still in our infancy, you know. So until you become enlightened and you can see with your third eye by using your chakras and being in tune with yourself, you won't see these things. You won't believe these things because you think that they're crazy. You think that people are crazy. But do you think that over 1,000 or more people who's reporting the same thing, it's going to be a lie? I doubt it very much, people. Also on ABC News, there's a meteorite that basically looks like a cylindrical shape floating or flying through space. It's about the size of the Empire State Building, allegedly. Cruising at a nice, smooth speed, people, of 965,000 miles per hour. This was basically saw through a telescope, Harvard University, from a few astronomers. And they reported this thing. Now, it's still cruising. Now, could this be a spaceship on its way here? Now, our definition, people, of spaceship would be something metallic, something with an engine, something that we're used to seeing, okay? Now, if these are other life forms and other beings, believe me, their technology is not like our technology. They're not gonna look like how we look. They're not gonna travel like how we travel. You know, they're not gonna talk like how we talk. So, of course, it's gonna be something odd. So, the thing about it is the scarceness of if this was real. I mean, you guys remember Orson Welles, the War of the Worlds, when he did that broadcast, and it had everyone panicking. Was that real? Was that real? And a little while afterwards, you remember the lights or what happened over in LA back then as well. It all correlates, people. Just do your own research. Do your own research. This thing was basically in southern Arizona, the Mexican border, going back to something else that was basically filmed. February 24th at about 4,000 feet southern Arizona, near the border of Mexico, guys. There was also a spacecraft also seen and basically filmed, and people talked about this as well. Not trying to go there at all, not trying to throw shots or nothing like that or at all, but have you guys ever noticed or paid attention to how much security there is around the border? Just think about that. I'm just saying, this your homeboy Hood Real. I'm just saying, it all correlates. There's a lot of sightings as well around Mexico as well. You got the Incan pyramids over there, I believe, or something like that as well. It's crazy. Now, as we start talking about, or as we were talking about the flying things, these are the things that are above us. What about in space? Let's take it a little bit more further, people. So NASA did a little experiment, if you will, where they had a tether. This particular tether was, they were going to energize this tether. For what reasons, I have no idea. Allegedly, it was supposed to be a fueling rod for spacecraft as they're doing their thing in space. Well, this thing allegedly dismantled itself from the tether, and then the next you know, it's floating off. As it's energizing and pulsating, you see all these little discs or little round objects floating around it. I mean, massive. Thousands of them. Here's my thing, guys. You ever heard the saying, as below, so above, or as above, so below? I honestly think that those are life forms. What kind of life forms? I don't know. Maybe they're like jellyfish, but space jellyfish. Ooh, Hood Real. That's something to make you think about. Let's come on back down to Earth, people. Off the coast of Greenland, around 300 feet deep on Animal Planet, there were some deep sea observers, if you will, in the submersible. And allegedly they were there to, I guess, film the habits of fish around that area. Anyway, while this was happening, yes, people, a mermaid swam up to the capsule, said hello real quick by putting his hand on it and swam off. Guys, you gotta look at this footage yourself. Mermaids off the coast of Greenland, 3,000 feet deep. It's crazy. Also, May 25th, 2012, there was a bloop or bleep, they called it. This bleep was very, very strange and weird. All these weird noises. The Navy got involved. Everyone got involved in this. So when that happened, all of a sudden we started doing sonic tests, underground sound wave tests, or should I say underwater sound wave tests. After that happened, that's when these bleeps started. Now, if you listen to the bleeps or the bloops or whatever they're called, it actually sounds like there's something screaming in agony under the water. Allegedly. Okay. The rumor is, or the conspiracy theory is, that those were these mermaids that were seen 3,000 feet deep off the coast of Greenland. I'm just saying. It all correlates. Now, Elon Musk, I like to say what's happening to you. Very, very intelligent man. You know, he has the Tesla vehicles and things like that, guys. Well, Elon Musk has a SpaceX, Space Global Network, or space travel thing he's trying to do here. And they're trying to come up with a global network for internet, faster internet for everyone on the planet. It's called the Mega Constellation, or should I say Starlink. Starlink. It all correlates. Allegedly, this is supposed to be for us to have faster internet. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of satisfied with what we've got going on right now. I mean, our internet is perfectly fine right now. So what's the real reason? I'm just going to say it one more time, guys. Starlink. Okay. Watching Breakfast Club today, you know, Charlemagne had a good point, guys. He mentioned something about diversity amongst us as humans and different cultures. Now, I want you to think deeply about this. With that being said, you have black people, you have white people, you have Asian, you have Caribbean, you have Hawaiian people, you have all these different type of races of people and individuals. You have birds, you have fish, you have elephants, you have lions, you have all these different type of lions, or should I say animals in the animal kingdom. What makes you think that there aren't different species of two-legged life forms in the universe? Hood real, something to make you think about. Something really to make you think about. And that was a good point that he made as far as diversity in different cultures. There are different races, people. There are different races and different things as well, all around us. Ronald Reagan, I don't know if you guys remember this. This was way back when the Cold War was going on, guys. Ronald Reagan asked Gorbachev to stop the Cold War in the event of an alien invasion. It's factual, people. I'm just saying it all correlates. Look it up yourself. I'm not trying to get nothing started. I'm just trying to get you aware. Don't be scared and afraid of the things that you see. Be scared and afraid of the things that you don't see. With that being said, this is your man Hood Real from the Hood Real Show. We bring it live and direct in your face every time. I thank you much. We'll see you later. Hood Real.